dear students, now we'll be learning to make our chevron bracelets. So let's come forward and see what are the materials required and what is the procedure to make our chevron bracelet. So here I've taken 4 colored yarns. Each yarn is about 50 inches long. I have chosen brown, red, light yellow and light green or turquoise color. Now, a tape, a pair of scissors and some button. In your case, you can use the tape again to make it flat and the loop, and on a flattened surface you can stick it, but I will be doing the magnetic one because I'm having a magnetic board. No. Hold the 4 yarns together and then join the 2 points because you need to make your loop. Join the 2 parts like that. Have the midpoint in the middle, your finger in so that you have a perfect loop size of your finger. Make the loop as small as possible and then turn. Turn it, push it upwards to make your loop as small as possible. This is my perfect loop that I have made small. Now here you have the rest of the part. Let me show you on the board how you have to arrange them. Okay, so here you can see I have prepared my mirror image. That is, first tied the loop up with the help of a magnet and a tape and stuck it on the board. Now I had my 4 yarns on each side, on the left hand side and the right hand side, so you can label it as it is much easier to do it. The left side and the right side. Fine. And I have taken the magnets and I have stuck them so that they easily spread it out and they won't jumble while making this preparation. Now what I want you to do is, if you can see, the chevron bracelet is quite similar to the strip method. That is, you need to make forward knots. But to make a forward knot, it is only on the left hand side. So I will write here forward. For left, while for right I am going to write backward. So today's practical would include how to do a backward knot, because you know what is a forward knot, but I will still teach you how to do it. So first what you need to do is take your first strip of yarn and prepare your forward knot. How can you prepare your forward knot? That is like this. Make your 4, push it through the second yarn and pull all the way up. That's your first knot, and make your second knot. Always remember to knot twice. Your second. Similarly, finish with the rest of the 2 yarns on your left hand side. 1, 2. While knotting, you will have a good hold of it and you will be able to do it faster at the same time. And the last one, that is number 3. 1, 2. After you have done this, leave it in the middle using the help of a magnet. You can also put a heavy object if you are doing it on a flattened surface if you don't have a magnetic board. Now is the time to come forward and see what needs to be done with the right hand side. Again, my working yarn is going to be the brown one, so I will take it out of the magnet. But as I told you, it is not a forward, it is a backward knot. So for a forward knot, you should use your left hand index finger and do like this. So in a backward, you will use your right hand index finger and make a 4, which is the other way around. So forward is like this, 4, you can see, but backward is like this 4 from here. Make a 4, take the bottom of your yarn and push it through your second yarn, and always knot twice. 1, 2. Similarly, do it for your second yarn. Make a 4, push it through and knot 1 and the second one twice. Third one, same method. First knot, make a 4 and knot. Then second one, make a knot and tighten. Now you have the things kept in the middle. What will you do for the things inside the middle? Since you have done your backward knot right now, 3 strands of backward knot, the 2 same colors in the middle, take it off the magnet and then the same working yarn from your right hand side, make 2 backward knots again with the middle one. So the first one will be used as this one, again as backward, which is coming from the left hand side, right hand side the yarn, and then this way inside, and your first knot that goes up 1, your second knot that goes 2. While the working yarn stays in your left hand and it comes down, put the magnet back into its place, and this one here, you have your mirror image again. Similarly, you will start up with your second one. Always remember to do forward knots with the left yarn and the backward knots with the right hand side yarn. Once you have reached both in the middle, use again the backwards method and join, make 2 knots using the backward method for the middle part. That is how you are going to achieve a shape called as V. This V shape is going to say chevron. That's why we have the word chevron. That will form a VVV image over here. So let me start preparing it, and then you will see how it comes up when it's completely ready. So now, as you can see, we have prepared our beautiful chevron bracelet in here, and it's now time to take it off. To take it off, what I will do is just simply move out the magnets from here, the one which was just holding them tight from the bottom, and then pull it out from up slowly, because the tape is in there. You can see I put a lot of tape so that it is secure, and while doing this yarning it doesn't pull out. It's completely ready. Now let me see how can we put a button to it. Fine. Now is the time to make our button. Before that, don't forget to make your final knot so that you can secure all the work that you have done in there. For the knot, I'm taking the axis strings in here, tying the knot as close as possible to my final waving done over there. You can see here, the final waving was done on this side, so I will pull the thing as much as possible so that I'm close to my this one. It's not that close, but it's at least better that it won't come out. And then I will choose my button. I'm choosing a black button, so it is much easier for me to pull it through the yellow yarn from here. So just rotate this area so that it can easily come out of the button. Okay, we have pushed the button to the one head, and I'm going to push it to the second head now. You can choose any designer's color buttons also, because I'm making this for a boy, so I'm using a simple button. Okay, don't forget to tie your knot for the button, at least 2 to 3 knots, so that it is secure in its place. As you can see here. Pull it as close as possible. There, and one more knot just to secure all the work and the button perfectly in its place. And then cut out the axis. Now, what about the axis that is lying down from here? Either you can also, some people would like to keep this axis as just something nice which is hanging down. Once you have put your button on one side, it looks something nice hanging down. So some people would like to have it, but I wouldn't prefer it. This is good for the girls but not for the boys. So I would also just cut that off. And then here we are ready with our button. At the end, completely secured items in here, and my chevron bracelet is ready to be worn. Push through the button, and here you have the correct size to make it for my wrist. So this is our chevron bracelet. I'll be trying my best to make out more bracelets as soon as possible for you, and uploading the videos. If you have any questions regarding these things or any other bracelets or any previous videos of mine, please make sure to ask me in the comment box below. Thanks for watching the video.